Welcome back to Timeless Self-Discovery, where we dive into timeless wisdom for modern living. Today, we're exploring the Stoic philosophies of two of the most influential thinkers of the ancient world, Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius. While both belong to the same philosophical school, their approaches offer unique perspectives that can guide us in different aspects of life. Whether you're navigating personal challenges, striving for personal growth, or seeking to understand how to maintain your center amidst chaos, this episode is for you. To understand the philosophies of Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, we need to start with the core principles of Stoicism. Stoicism is a philosophy that teaches the importance of focusing on what's within our control, accepting what isn't, and living in accordance with nature by pursuing virtue. The foundation of Stoic philosophy revolves around three main areas: perception, how we see and interpret the world; action, how we respond to what we encounter; will, our inner strength and resolve to maintain our moral character. These elements are central to both Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius. However, how they applied these ideas was influenced by their backgrounds, roles, and life experiences. Let's start with Epictetus. Born into slavery, Epictetus had a unique perspective on freedom. Despite his challenging circumstances, he rose to become a prominent philosopher whose teachings centered on the idea that true freedom comes from within. Epictetus emphasized that while external events are beyond our control, we always have the power to choose our response. He famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is the core of his philosophy, focusing on our internal freedom rather than external circumstances. One of Epictetus's most powerful teachings is the dichotomy of control. He divided life's events into two categories: those we can control and those we cannot. What's in our control? Our thoughts, actions, and reactions. What isn't? Other people's opinions, external events, or the past. Imagine you're facing a difficult situation at work. Maybe you've received criticism. According to Epictetus, you have no control over the criticism itself. But you do have control over your response. You can choose to react with anger, or you can accept it as a learning opportunity. By focusing only on what we can control, Epictetus teaches us to let go of unnecessary stress and anxiety. It's about taking ownership of our internal state, regardless of what's happening around us. Epictetus's background as a slave gave him a deep understanding of this principle. For him, physical freedom was not a guarantee, but inner freedom always was. It's about embracing hardship as a means of strengthening character, a lesson that resonates deeply in our lives today when we feel trapped by circumstances beyond our control. Now let's turn to Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who wielded immense power and influence. Unlike Epictetus, who lived with the constraints of slavery, Marcus Aurelius faced the challenges of leadership. His philosophical reflections, written in his Meditations, offer a window into how he applied Stoic principles while governing an empire. Marcus Aurelius' philosophy is centered on the practical application of Stoicism. His reflections often dealt with maintaining humility, practicing resilience, and viewing obstacles as opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius believed that obstacles were not to be feared, but embraced. He famously wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In other words, every challenge we face is an opportunity to grow stronger. Picture a moment when you felt overwhelmed by a challenge, perhaps a difficult project or a personal setback. Marcus Aurelius would urge us to see this as a chance to practice patience, perseverance, and resilience. By viewing obstacles as stepping stones rather than roadblocks, we can transform our perspective and harness the power of adversity. Marcus Aurelius also emphasized maintaining one's composure. As an emperor, he faced constant pressure and temptation, yet he reminded himself to stay humble, live simply, and keep his focus on what truly mattered. In contrast to Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius had the external power to shape events. But his writings show that, like Epictetus, he recognized that real power came from within. Despite his status, he practiced self-restraint, reminding us that even those with power must exercise inner discipline. So, how do these two Stoic giants compare? While Epictetus focused heavily on inner discipline and accepting the limits of control, Marcus Aurelius applied these principles to leadership and governance. Epictetus' teachings are like a manual for personal resilience. He offers a way to build an unshakable foundation, regardless of one's external circumstances. His advice is practical, straightforward, and centered on self-control and detachment from things beyond our influence. Marcus Aurelius, on the other hand, takes these principles and applies them to a broader context: how to navigate life's challenges, make decisions, and lead others. His reflections are deeply introspective, offering a blueprint for living with integrity and purpose, even when in a position of power. What can we learn from these two approaches? The beauty of Stoicism lies in its adaptability. Epictetus provides tools for inner resilience and acceptance, perfect for those looking to cultivate personal strength and discipline. On the other hand, Marcus Aurelius offers strategies for applying Stoic principles in real-world scenarios, making it invaluable for leaders or anyone navigating complex situations. By combining these perspectives, we can create a balanced Stoic approach. For instance, when facing criticism, you can adopt Epictetus's technique of focusing only on what's within your control, your response. At the same time, you can use Marcus Aurelius's advice to view the criticism as an opportunity for growth. To incorporate Epictetus' philosophy into your daily life, practice the exercise of detachment. When you encounter a difficult situation, ask yourself, is this something I can control? If the answer is no, let it go. Focus instead on how you can respond with grace, patience, and resilience. For Marcus Aurelius, the key is reflection. At the end of each day, review the events and challenges you faced. Ask yourself, how did I respond? What could I have learned from this situation? By using obstacles as learning opportunities, you turn them into valuable stepping stones. As we bring these insights together, it's clear that Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius offer complementary paths to mastering life's challenges. Epictetus reminds us to find freedom in self-discipline, while Marcus Aurelius shows us how to apply this wisdom practically. By integrating their teachings, you can navigate life with resilience, humility, and purpose. Whether you're facing personal struggles, work challenges, or daily stresses, these Stoic tools can help you build a strong foundation and rise above. Thank you for joining us today on Timeless Self-Discovery. We hope you've gained valuable insights from the philosophies of Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments, and let us know how you plan to apply these Stoic lessons in your own life.